Okay, hi folks, Terry Brown here, and I've got a real exciting message I want to share with you in my success motivation moment. Okay, and what it is, it's a lesson on making sense out of life, basically when life doesn't seem to make any sense at all. And so stay with me for the next few moments. I want to share something with you first. And then guess what? Man, this is an exciting message, and you'll pick up some things, okay, that might help you along the way or might help somebody else along the way. So stay with me for the next few moments. Okay, I just wanted to share real quick one about the business opportunity, at least one of the business opportunities that we're promoting this year, 2020 and beyond, and that's the P2P Profit business opportunity. Okay, and you can start your own digital products business. P2P Profit is a low cost, high profit potential opportunity. You can get started for as little as $35 one time out of pocket. And with that $35, you can make you can receive multiple payments of $25 over and over again for just $35 one time out of pocket. Then you can always level up when and if you want to, okay? And to make more money. Now, P2P Profit is an education platform where you will learn up-to-date training on what it takes to start your own online business. Okay, so you'll get paid instantly, direct to you, daily, okay, if you work at it. And again, that money comes direct to you. Now, I'm also starting my personal growth and transformational life coaching. Okay, of course, I've been in the personal development for many years, life coaching for about 10 years. Okay, and I've decided to take my coaching to the very next level, and that's presenting it online and giving people the opportunity to see what they can receive through my coaching. I've got some very grassroots, man, guerrilla coaching that will help you to change your life if that's what you want to do. And I'm starting at an introductory price now. This is very low. It will not stay here, but it's here right now. And if you happen to see this, then you will get this price of $20 for a half-hour session. Now, that half-hour session includes also some email coaching as well. We're going to get you to where you want to be. If you want to go from A to Z, then you can do that. And we're going to help you to do that. All right. I've spent many years in training, and it was personal growth and development that helped me to move my life forward and get to the place where I was able to live a happy existence. All right. And continually growing and developing. And if that's what you want, then we've got something to help you to do that. Okay, now let's get into this powerful message, okay? Golly, making sense out of life when it seems that life just doesn't make sense. Okay, if I didn't say thank you, I do want to thank you for being here. Again, got some exciting information to share with you. And just a point of note, the Change Your Life Club is a wonderful club, and you become part of that club when you join with us in business, okay? And so, gosh, we've got a lot of things that we're going to be sharing. There are times in our lives when life doesn't seem to make sense. And at times, things aren't working out for us in life as well. And you have probably been there, or you might even be there today, okay? And when life does not seem to make sense, then we have to make some kind of sense out of life. We just can't, lay down, give in and give out and quit. But we can do something to change our situation. And one of the ways that we can use to help us to make sense out of life is to take a step back. Every now and then, you've got to take a step back from where you are, from the hustle and the bustle of everyday life, and to begin to focus on our lives, okay? Sometimes we have to reassess where we are, in terms of our career goals, in terms of our dreams and our aspirations, in terms of whether or not we really have a sense of who we really are. Okay, if we have to check and see whether our self-image is intact. Do we have the proper self-esteem that we need to move forward? So it's a lot of things that we can reassess in our lives. Okay. Now here's the thing: reassessment, re-evaluation can lead to change, and change can lead to risks. Okay, and what kind of risks that are vital? And that is the risk of getting out of your comfort zone. Man, just think about what that would do for you if you could get out of your comfort zone or expand your comfort zone. Okay. And so we can't be afraid, okay, of reevaluation. And when we do reevaluate, we've got to learn to be honest with where we are, okay, in life. And it's also important to begin to think about what the true meaning of our lives are. What's the true meaning of my life? What's the true meaning of your life? Okay. And if you don't get there, right off the bat, then you can take some time to contemplate the meaning of your life. Okay. Ken Hutchins says something very powerful, and I want to show you what he said. Okay. Now, Ken Hutchins says that the meaning of life is to give life meaning. Think about that for a moment. Now, I find that just amazing. The meaning of life is to give life meaning. So many times people are waiting for things to happen, to change their circumstances. And so they're waiting for something to make sense. No, you've got to, and I've got to begin to make sense out of our own lives. How can I begin to do that? Well, it's important to think about, okay, the kind of life that you want to live. How many times have you really sat down and contemplated the kind of life that you want to live? So start thinking about not only the kind of life that you want to live, but start thinking about how you can create that kind of life, okay? And we have to realize this. We have to realize that we have the power. Now check this. We have the power to create our own reality. Folks, I've learned something through the years, and thank God I continue to learn over and over again of the wonderful power, the wonderful abilities, the wonderful talents, the wonderful gifts that I've been given and that you've been given, okay? And we've got to learn how to use those talents, those gifts, those skills that we've been blessed to receive, okay, to be a blessing not only to our own selves, but to other people as well, okay? There's a quote that I want to share with you, and I'll tell you right off the bat that the first part of the quote, I don't care that much about, but the second part, I want you to grab, and I want me to grab. So stay with me, and we'll check it out. Now, here's that wonderful quote by George Bernard Shaw. And Mr. Shaw says that life isn't about finding yourself. Now, I do take issue with that because there are times, and as a matter of fact, it's part of our process, that we do help people to discover who they are authentically, to uncover who you are. Okay, so I kind of take issue with that, and I put it up there for that reason so that I can bring that out, okay? But the second part is so powerful, and I hope that we all kind of grab hold of this because this is what helped me in my life, okay? Life is about creating yourself, okay? Think about that. Life is about creating yourself. And again, we've got to understand that we have the power and the ability to do that, okay? Rhonda Byrne says, what you're thinking now is creating your future. Think about that. Think how powerful thoughts are, okay? You can think your way, okay, to victory, all right? Or you can think your way to failure. Oh, How do I know? Because I've been there, all right? I used to think, and I've shared this in another video, that when I failed at something, I believed that I was a failure, and I kept that in my mindset for a long period of time until I realized that, guess what? Just because I failed at something, just because I blew something, did not make me a failure, okay? Neither does that make you a failure, but if you have the mindset that says that you're a failure, guess what? See, thinking is very powerful. The way we think, okay, we can change our lives for the better, or we can change our lives for the worse, just by how we think, okay? Now, I want to show you something. Here's a powerful quote, okay, by the great Les Brown. Change your thinking, change your life. Your thoughts create your reality, okay? Your thoughts create your reality. And so you can begin, look, you can begin to change your life by how you think, okay? I remember, oh my goodness, when I did not know what a self-image was, but I had a bad one, okay? I had a poor self-image, and I had to change the way I viewed myself. Guess what? Willpower wouldn't work. I had to change the picture of who I was. And one of the things that we help people to do in the Change Your Life Club and our coaching and all that is that if you have a self-image problem, we help you to change that. And a lot of people don't know how to do that, but I've been through it. And so I can help you to do that if that's what you want. And we have a whole array of things that we can help you get through, okay? And build upon, like your belief system, okay? That you can build upon. Believing in yourself. All right. Now, we've all had those times when we have sensed that life wasn't all that it should be or even could be. We've also had those times when we believed that there was more to life. Get this, that was more to life and even more to ourselves as individuals than was currently showing up in our lives. My goodness. You ever sense that? That there's more to life than you're experiencing right now, that there's more to life than you're seeing, that there's more to life than you're feeling, and that there's more to you, okay? That there's more to you, that there's so much more in you, okay? That you can make a difference in your life, man, if you can just tap into that personal power on the inside, okay? Now, another way, and then you know, keep in mind that these messages that I share, these are snippets of information and messages and strategies that I've used down through the years to help people, to help my own life, more importantly, because first of all, I had to help me before I could help anybody. Guess what? I had to help myself, okay? And so I've learned some very powerful strategies that I know work. Why? Because they work for me. And then we're going to talk about, man, there's so much to talk about, and I'm going to be sharing in some messages down through, excuse me, down through the days, okay? But I want to get through this, all right? Now, another way, and we're going to talk about this. We won't be able to finish it in this video, but please get this. Please get this. Another way to begin to make sense out of life when life just seems like it doesn't make sense, okay, is to reconnect, okay? Get this. Is to reconnect or connect with yourself on a deeper level, okay? In transformational coaching, we learned that the most important relationship to have is the relationship with yourself. My goodness, how powerful is that? Man, you want to change your life, okay? Then begin to contemplate your life. Begin to think about the kind of life that you truly want to live. Begin to see that life in your mind, okay? And then start working on ways that you can get to the life that you see. We've got some very powerful messages to share with you, and we want you to stay tuned to what we're sharing in these success, motivation, okay, experiences that we'll be sharing with people. One other thought, and then I'm going to close this video out. Just wanted to say, have a blessed day. Check everything out. Bye-bye now.